Welcome to Business Reporter's The Future of Manufacturing campaign. I'm Rachel Hicks. The path to the perfect recipe for manufacturing success can often involve different ingredients along the way. Discipline on the shop floor, perhaps, or permanent optimization using cutting-edge technologies. But AI is frequently held up as the secret sauce that will bring everything together. Despite this, Forbes reports that 1 in 4 businesses which have invested in AI with great expectations claims a 50% project failure rate. Now, should we blame technology, or does the fault lie closer to home? We focus often on a single ingredient like artificial intelligence, or discipline, or optimization, or automation, or RPA. But there isn't a catch-all solution that works for everyone. So how do you figure out what works for you? Well, that's what we're going to discuss today with Sasha Mujic-Pereba, VP Manufacturing Intelligence from INEA. Sasha, hello and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you've provided industrial manufacturing solutions to companies for 30 years, but tell me, which challenges face customers overall when they're trying to make their factories smarter?
I think the biggest challenge is selecting the correct mix of everything that is currently available. So when we're talking about digital twin and smart solutions and augmented reality, artificial intelligence, data mining, and so on, and yes, even robots, it's all very useful if you have the correct use case scenario for it. So I think that's the biggest challenge, just selecting and implementing the correct mix of everything that's the newest and the greatest out there.
So have you ever talked a client out of implementing robots? And if you have, tell me why.
Interestingly enough, our team of engineers, amazing engineers, are right now working on a solution with a first-tier supplier in automotive industry that replaced a robot with a simple implementation of industrial adhesive tape, which is, I guess, a more elegant, faster solution, a lot cheaper to maintain, but you cannot do that every time. Not all robots can be replaced with adhesive tapes, obviously.
You mentioned smart solutions earlier. What do you mean by that?
I specifically meant solutions that are able to maintain themselves, that are able to correct if some of the faults happen within the solution itself, and that have smart interfaces that enable the operators to do their job more efficiently. Assisting or enabling the operators, that bit I think is very important, because the amount of information everybody is receiving has grown exponentially since the 1990s. But the amount of information an average person, or actually any person, can accept and process hasn't grown, right? We're still as smart as we were 30, 40, 50 years ago. So it's really important to assist the operator with filtering the information that is available and providing only the information that's relevant at that very moment in time and that needs their attention. So it's not just the factory that needs to get smarter, not just the products that need to be smarter, but I think the solutions themselves, the manufacturing intelligence solutions, MES or SCADA or HMIs themselves need to get smarter.
So how can a company like INEA create the perfect toolkit for its clients so that they can achieve the best efficiency possible?
I think the most important thing to remember is that it makes sense to bring your solution provider on board from the very beginning. Before even talking about an investment, before considering the design of the investment, whether it's a new line or just some corrections on existing machines, there should be a system integrator or solution provider present to assist with the decision-making process. And my company has over 30 years of experience. We have a lot of know-how from specifically automotive business, and we're able to bring that knowledge to the mix, as well as the entire turnkey solution at the end, because we have machine building capabilities, and we can do everything from designing and conceptualizing the actual solution all the way to, at the end, maintaining it. So I think that's what you should look in a solution provider.
So in that case, could you give us an example of one of your manufacturing clients who's considerably increased their output due to your manufacturing solutions?
We have a very good planning and scheduling solution, and it's probably the best example because it gives a very good before and after picture, so gives very comparable results. And one of our plastic molding customers was actually able to gain whole 8 hours a week in production time just by minimizing overall setups, and I think that's a very good output.
So what would you like decision makers to consider if they are looking at automating their manufacturing process?
The first thing definitely, like we mentioned before, is to bring on board a solution provider that has the knowledge, experience, and can actually provide a turnkey solution. It is very important not to just follow the trends just for the sake of the trends, but actually make decisions and select solutions and automation equipment if that makes sense. The second thing would be to consider smart solutions. The operators nowadays are being overwhelmed by all the information that's available to them. So smart solutions should bring just that data to their attention that's really important at that particular point in time and needs to be reacted to. And then the third one would be to bringing in the systems or solutions that are able to maintain themselves as much as possible. That way, we can bring down considerable amount of downtime contributed to the system itself.
Sasha, thank you for sharing that with us and for coming in to talk to us today.
Thank you so much.